So this video, I probably should have did it a little farther down, is about going to share with you how I sold all of my furniture and left with two bags, two pieces of luggage, and moved to Playa del Carmen. Two pieces of luggage. Like, I'm literally walking around with just two bags. Sold everything on Facebook Marketplace, and literally just left, like I said, with two pieces of luggage. I still, after I got here, I still donated some of the stuff that I had in my two pieces of luggage, because I found that the thick clothing that I had from the U.S. was not clothes that I should be wearing here, because it's hot here. It's like 80, it's March, and nothing's saying it's snowing up north. Here it's like in the 80s and 90s. So I didn't need all of the stuff that I brought. So I donated a bag of clothes probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I sold everything in my apartment on Facebook Marketplace. So here's what I did. I list everything on Facebook Marketplace. And of course, I would put the price that I want. I would check and see what other things were going for on Facebook Marketplace. But I listed everything on Facebook Marketplace that I wanted to sell. But if I felt like, okay, this is something I'm just going to donate to the Goodwill, I started having boxes of things that were piled up from things that I wanted to take to the Goodwill. But I got lazy one day. I got lazy one day and I said, I am not carrying all of these boxes downstairs and taking them to the Goodwill. I still ended up taking some things, but all of my home decor, what I did was started putting them into boxes, separate boxes, home decor. I would put, like, I had a lot of little paintings and things. I would put that separately. A lot of dishes, I would put those in separate boxes. Things that I knew I probably wouldn't be able to sell, but I didn't want to carry down and take to the Goodwill. What I did was instead of me donating them to the Goodwill, I would donate them to people in the community. So I would just put on Facebook Marketplace, free box of dishes, or free box of home decor, or free paintings or whatever. And I put them on there. Within 10 minutes of me putting them on there, people were asking, is this still available? People were like rushing to get them. So each thing, I would just sit outside of my door and allow them to just come and grab it. And those were things that I was just going to donate. But for the things that I was going to sell, like my bedroom set, my dining room set, my couch, I had bed in the home office, I had desks, I had a full apartment of things. I started listing them on Facebook Marketplace. And when I listed them on Facebook Marketplace, some things sat for a minute. And I'm sure it was because it was probably priced a little high. Like my couch sat for like a week. My dining room table sat for like 2 weeks. But I ended up getting everything sold. Literally, the last thing that I had to sell was a dresser. It was my sister's dresser. My sister passed away in 2013. And I had she had a huge, heavy dresser. That was the last thing that was left in my apartment. I was leaving on Monday, February 24th. It was still in my apartment on Saturday. But someone had messaged me and said on Friday that they wanted to come get it. So she was a mom. She sent her two sons, or three sons. Yeah, it was three sons to come get it. She wanted to use it for her daughter. So I'm glad that found a good home because of the memories that I had of it. But I met some amazing people from selling on Facebook Marketplace. I met someone that I'm connected with. I think we're connected on Facebook. That purchased my dining room table, so that was an amazing conversation. I met someone that is using my bed for one of the beds that I had for an Airbnb. I met someone that is doing there's like a local community, like a charity organization that came and got my desk and desk chair and things like that. So I say all that to say, use Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people are fearful of using it, but when you're using it, what I would do is, if somebody messaged me, if they did not have a picture on their profile, or if I didn't see anything on their profile, like if I can't like look at anything on your page, I'm not giving you the address to where I live. So you just got to kind of use your discernment with who you're allowing to come to pick up furniture. A lot of the things that I was selling was kind of small. Like, I had huge paintings, but they were light. So I would take them out to the person's car or things like that. A couple of chairs that I sold, I would take out to that person's car instead of having them come in. But huge things like couches and things like that, I sold my couch to some college students that were amazing. But kind of use your discernment when you're choosing who you're going to allow. If, like I said, if they don't have a profile picture, they're not getting any response. I had one person that had a profile picture with a gun in his hand. I probably shouldn't have said that on here, but he had one in his hand, and then he had like black tears going down his face. I'm like, and he messaged me for every single thing that I posted. That was a little weird, so he didn't get a response from me. So I would say use your discernment when you're using Facebook Marketplace. Other than that, you can donate to the Goodwill. You can post in communities in your area people may be looking for things, like the buy and sell communities in your area, things like that. But that's what I did to basically sell everything, and that helped to fund some of the things that I needed to move abroad. So that's what I did. Up next, I'll be sharing with you some more things about, I guess I'll share with you how I chose the areas that I decided on. Let's talk about that in the next video.